Hello, my beautiful nail babes and nail friends. Welcome back to the channel. I am Lena, also known as the Nail Authority. So I've got some goodies for you all here. Okay, today I have a haul. So if you are a returning person, please know that I love you so very much. If you are oldie but goodie, come on back now, you heard, because you might learn some things. You might figure out some things you need to use in your practice, your life, whatever it is, to help you become a more impressive nail tech. So I try all the things to eliminate all of your nail struggles. So without further ado, people, guess what we're about to do? You've seen the box, so let's dive right into the video. All right, people, I made that really simple for you. Today, I have a haul from Sweetie Nail Supply. If you don't know who Sweetie Nail Supply is, they provide Korean and Japanese nail products here to those of us that are in the good old United States of America and Canada, which is Canada, for those of you who don't know. So, hello to all of my people that are out there. You know, I just know next time I learn how to say hi in Korean and stuff like that, you know, I'll do that, okay? Nevertheless, we're gonna dive right in because I have bought some things. So you all need to know that I am a working professional nail tech. I'm also a what you would call a corporate girly. I work a 9-to-5 job. Well, no, not 9 to 5. That's a lie. More hours than that, okay, y'all. I work. I've been putting in no hours at the job, and then I also work part-time 3 days a week as a working professional nail tech. So the reason that you see this box like this, because you know I'm a top secret super squirrel. I needed to remove everything because you got any part of a label, somebody can, you know, dabble something on the black net, and then all of a sudden they looking up and they find where you are and they standing outside of your house. I don't have time for that. So as a top secret super squirrel, I decided that I was gonna go ahead and take the label off. Plus, you know, people, I'm a working nail tech, which means I have to use the stuff. A lot of y'all can hold y'all stuff to the side until you're ready to use it. I'm not one of those people. Most of the time, I am trying things, people, trying, as well as, you know, trying to see if they work on my clients and that. So now that we've got the cheers adjusted, this is usually how it looked. I will tell you this as a precursor. Things are not wrapped in necessarily the way they had them because, like I said, I'm a working tech. I've had to use this stuff, try this stuff, have been waiting on this stuff. But when it opens, when it came, it does come with a thank you nail card that tells you, you know, help you stay connected, as well as where you can visit their website, okay? So, introducing you all to some Korean nail supplies because I am very big on things like nuanced nails and that, so I'm trying to expand beyond my traditional boundaries of things that I would normally do in nails. And so one of the things that I like and I see myself gravitating towards too in the designs were those that came from those Korean and Japanese nail techs. And so I started to do some research on the things that they did. And this also helps me not only to use it, but to introduce this information and products to those that may be professional or non-professional. You do not need a license to buy these products from Sweetie Nail Supply, okay? So that is an awesome thing. So without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about all of this great, wonderful stuff that's in there. All right, the first thing that I did get was this thing called Sunb or Sunb. Please forgive me if I'm not saying that right, and somebody, you definitely can give me the pronunciation down in the comments. I was trying to look for it online through YouTube so I make sure I don't butcher it in that. But it's a non-wipe type top gel. It's from the maker First Street, so I'll make sure I zoom in a little bit. First Street is also known for making polishes and things like that. They have a 100 color polish that I want to get. This is a non-white top coat and clear. I've seen a lot of the nail techs in that using this when they are finishing off a nail or even as a finish to the large stones in that to keep them in place, because then once you finish off and you help seal in your stones and such, you don't have to wipe off. So this is one reason why I got this. Now this stuff is supposed to be, I've already used this, and yeah, my review is coming because I've used it on myself and some clients and that, so that you kind of get an idea of what it's like. Let's go ahead and see if we can pop this open. As you see, it has a very thin viscosity, okay? So for those of you that don't know, the difference between viscosity basically means, the best way I can kind of explain it is, you know, its ability to flow, okay? So if you were looking at its ability to flow in that, you see that it's very thin. It flows very easily. And if I turn it to the side here, you can see it has I'm gonna say a low to medium viscosity, okay? And this has actually been excellent so far for me when I am trying to seal in those crystals, seal in those stones and that onto my clients' nails. This has been working very well for me. All right. Okay, the next thing I did was pick up 2 of these glow non-wipe top coats. This is supposed to be a very hard top coat that stays on top of the nail and also stays very shiny. I will tell you, and I'll come back with a review on that as well to show you that it does hold up very well. I will tell you, of course, most Japanese products in that are soak off, okay? So I love this stuff for me. I mean, for my clients, for me, not always, because I dabble in a lot of acetone, and so this hasn't always, the shine on this is absolutely incredible. It just, of course, since it being a soak off, I did notice that after 4 or 5 maybe times of the acetone pads kind of rubbing past my nail, I did lose some of that shine, but for the most part it has been an absolutely great product. Okay, so if you did want to try something, this is there. It is a little expensive. I think these were like $20 or $21 for a top coat, and they don't sell these in big jars like 8-ounce jars and that. So, but love that it's not white. I will tell you, this stuff was actually amazing to chrome over. Okay, I was able to put it in a lamp. I have the Coupa wireless lamp. If you haven't seen my review, now is a good time for you to take a review and look at it. I'm gonna put it up here in the cards. I cured this for 30 seconds inside that lamp. For my Mani Pro Glow, that is the plug-in version, I had to leave it in closer to 40 seconds. And I have a cheaper lamp that's from AZ GoGo that I had to leave it in there 50 seconds to get it to the perfect spot to where it would cure enough for me to chrome. For those of you that don't know, you need to play with your products. You need to play with your lamp to figure out where things cure, where they hold up the best, okay? Because if you're not playing, how are you supposed to know how your items in that work? All right, so the next thing that I bought was this one kill peel off coat that you've seen probably all over the internet. That creators tend to use as a peel-off base coat, and that I bought it for myself because I typically keep a set of acrylic nails on myself only because I am a professional working woman, as well as I also work on clients, but I'm also a creator, so I'm going to try this and see how this works out for me. It has the one kill gel remover, and it also has the Jello peel-off base gel. Okay, so that's what comes inside of here. So I'm very, very interested to see how this will work for me, especially with me being a corporate woman that does work. It also comes with some wood sticks, if you see them, that's in there to help you to be able to pry off the enhancement in that you place over your nails. Next, I bought some Cocoa's Foil Tack Gel. Now, this stuff is supposed to be really amazing at being able to, for those of you that have foils, to be able to cure it for a certain period of time, and then that foil pulls right off. I will tell you, I have been through so many instances of foil gel to get foils to stay on my clients, and I will have to tell you that one of the best foil gels that I ever use actually comes from a woman on Instagram. Her name is Nails by Sarah Detroit. Okay, Nails by Sarah Detroit, and she has her own line called Express Claws, which is actually sticky foil gel, which has been very, very, very good. Absolutely love. But from a Korean standpoint, I did want to try the Cocoa's version in that way as well, just to see if there's any differentiation or how this will hold up, because it's supposed to also allow you that it has a bit of thicker consistency to allow you to draw lines in that, so that you can get more of a design on the nail and then be able to put the foil on there and rip it off. Okay, so that's something I definitely want to try. I bought this glitter. It comes from Nail Bio. If you don't know who she is, look her up on Instagram. An amazing nuanced nail artist, and it is this glitter here. I think it was called Lily. I'll have to see. If it's not right, I'll make sure to put it up in the cards and that for you. But it's just this little, reflective glitter. I seen one of her nail looks, and I'm big on trying to copy things. I must be honest with you all, I am very much a logistician, which means I'm a person that very much uses their mind to think a lot, and I'm not always 100% creative when it comes to nails, and so sometimes I do have to look at Pinterest. I do have to look at what my clients' inspirations are. There are times I do come up with inspirations to be able to put on my clients' nails and such that, but it helps to look at other designs for me to kind of copy them or kind of get my own twist on them, because I'm learning to embrace the creative side of me. All right, the next thing I have are these Paula gels, which are from First Street in that as well. I bought the black and I bought the white. Now, the point of this gel is so for you to be able to draw nuanced style nails. So as you see, it's basically very, very, very viscous. Okay, doesn't move, kind of sticks and stays where you are. You can actually chrome over this stuff as well. Okay, I actually was turned on to this gel by Peachy Nail Co. because I have been trying to learn isolated chrome designs, and it has been it's really been a struggle for me to find the things that will give me the designs in that, because a lot of products can be too fluid. They can be too viscous, which means they flow too much and they don't keep the design that I'm trying to draw on the nail, and then you look up, or the product is non-wipe, or it just won't hold up to chrome, or I've tried 4 or 5 different versions to chrome and it won't work. But this stuff actually works really, really great at you being able to draw all type of designs that's on the nail, and then afterwards be able to chrome right over this. Okay, for those of you that don't know, the color black actually gives you the most vibrant and versatile looking chrome on the nail, but you can also get some very, very beautiful designs in that when you use white as a base. So that's the Paula First Street gel. And like I said, I want to thank Peachy Nail Co. that's here on YouTube. I think she's out of Australia. Check her out. She's a press-on nail artist. I'm always shouting out people because I think it's good to give love to people. It's too much going on in this planet for people to be gatekeeping everything else. So she kind of turned me on to this, and I'm very excited about putting a little more effort into utilizing those gels to see how they work. All right, I also picked up this Debok, which is their matte top coat is zero matte top. So this matte top coat, and I have not had a chance to try it yet because I have been trying a couple of other things, but you are supposed to be able to put this down on the nail and chrome not stick to it. That has been like my biggest thing. Like, I have literally been out here, people looking for products, and I looked, and because I like that nuanced style of nail, I was like, they have to know something, because they are getting isolated chrome designs, and I'm like, I shouldn't be struggling this hard. So I'm going to try this out for you all, this zero matte, to see whether or not it actually works, because like I said, you're supposed to be able to do those isolated chrome designs, and the chrome is not supposed to stick to it. So really excited to try this, but this is by Debok. I bought the toy gel. So this toy gel is the 3D modeling gel, okay? I have used it a little bit. I've actually used it on myself. I have a nail right now that I used it on, but you can actually be able to kind of take it out. Hold on, let me get a spatula. Okay. You're supposed to be able to use this to be able to take it out and to be able to use, to roll it into designs and make 3D artwork and things like that with it. So this is why I bought this. It has held up so far, so I'll take it off one of my fingers because I'm testing out some things. So I just wanted to show you. But you see, I have a product that's on my nail, and I kind of put it on there and kind of let it sit. My studio at times can get warm when where it's at, so I let it sit, and then I was able to do this kind of like chrome under toy gel design. So can't show you all the rest of everything that's on my hands because people, I'm trying to try out some things so I can tell you what works and what doesn't. But the toy gel does work very, very well for those 3D encapsulated designs in that. Some of the other things that I bought, I am a bit of a top coat whore. So this is the Top Perfect Basic. This is by DJel. It's supposed to be their DJel Scratch Top gel. So this is another supposed to be soak off gel, but this is supposed to not cause scratches and that on the nail. That's the biggest thing that I hate when my clients come back and I see a little bit of scratches. So I'm going to try this out for you, as well as I'm going to try out the Glow Non-Wipe Top Coat some more to kind of give you an idea of what works the best. I do wish they did refills and things like that, because that would work. I also bought this yogurt gel. This is in the color, I think this is Wedding Shoes if I'm not mistaken, because unfortunately this usually the name is in Korea, but this is Syrup 05, but if I'm not mistaken, this is called Syrup Wedding Shoes, and it is supposed to be like a creamy sheer white to help you with doing marble nails, to doing those, embossed nails, to help you give you a beautiful background that's not too stark white. I tend to like to use this type of color on my clients for their toenails over white, because to me, white toenails look like you just painted them with white out, but I don't judge if that's what you like. It's just that's my personal opinion. So I like to put something a little bit softer. You can, if you don't know, you can also use this soft white type polish on people that have more pigmented toenails if you're trying to get sheer colors over the top. These sheer whites do help to give you that background that you can put a sheer pink on that'll help cover up people who have a little more melanated toes. So I've been playing with a couple more things to, to get there. Now this is a piece of resistance for me because this is something that I've been wanting for a long time. And this is Crazy Top. I bought it in the thick. Like, this is supposed to be very, very good. If you have not seen this stuff on the internet, especially if you tend to watch the Korean and nail artists and stuff, it's like, what are you doing? Where's your life? Because everybody love using this stuff, okay? They do. Like Ju Nail that's here on YouTube, they use this a lot, but this one is a little more has a thicker viscosity. It's more to a medium to high viscosity, but I've also used this to hold in bigger stones. I've used this because this is a non-wipe top coat, which means that you don't have to use alcohol or anything to get that sticky residue off the nail. I have also used this as a top coat. I'm one of those people that I do love using things, love using gels and stuff like that, so I don't have a problem using brushes, and that is my final top coat. Don't get me wrong, it's always easier to it's a little easier to use the bottle, but depending on, you know, what people be doing with their life, they be back here, y'all don't even know. People, y'all be tearing up your nails sometimes. You be like, Lord have mercy, what am I gonna do with y'all? I need to find something that's gonna hold up. All right, and then out of my last haul, I bought what is called these Zig Zag gels. Now these Zig Zag gels are by Jello. They are a 3D gel, and their job is to provide those designs in that are on the nail that you don't have to wipe, because as you see, they're non-wipe. So I have silver ring. So let's back this up a bit, or let's see if I can back that up so you can see it a little bit more. But I bought silver ring, more white, Damsu pearl, more black, and ruby red. So let's see if we can get these open so you can see what they look like. So here's a look at what those gels are. So from my left, it might be your right. You have silver ring, more white, Damsu pearl, more black, and ruby red. And I'm not sure if you can tell, but I'll try to turn it from the side. You can see that there's a bit of a raisedness to these, because these are supposed to be useful for you to make 3D designs in that and not have to worry about a wipe off top coat. I will tell you that I use these on top of the Glow non-wipe so far, and I've actually had some success. I'm going to try them a little bit more to try them out to see, because I want to be able to make some different designs and intricate patterns and that are on the nail and that. So these are going to come in handy for that. So I do want to show you how big the gels are. So as you see, I know I have on these black gloves, so I'll use it here over the white surface. These are 10 grams, which is 0.35 fluid ounces. So they're not a whole lot of product in here. They are kind of expensive. I spent $14 a piece per each one of these. That's the only reason I was able to get 5. I really would love to have the entire collection, but you know, hey, I'm a girl on a budget, you know, bills in my life and all that good, great stuff. So this was the Zig Zag gel that I really wanted to try. So here's another package of things. I bought a gel set, and then I also bought some more what is called syrup gels. Okay, so if you don't know, in nuanced nail art and stuff like that, you need a lot of different sheer or syrup, which they tend to be a little bit thicker gels in that, to be able to give you more of that sheer buildable coverage that's very soft, very, you know, elegant and things like that. So I bought a couple of different colors. So this is the Dole, this is Misty Blue, and Nudie Jade. So I'm gonna show you the different color that I bought, because I'm really excited to try. As you see, oh, that is just such a beautiful color. So we're gonna do some art and stuff with that, people, but this is the Misty Blue color. Let me see if I can grab a couple swatch sticks so that you kind of get an idea of what the colors in that look like. You know, they're to come, what it is, the designs in that I'll use for it, but I do want you all to see what I mean. Like syrup, they tend to be a little bit thicker, but you can see that there's sheerness to them. You see that? This one here is Misty Blue, that just is that sheerness to them, but they do have a bit of opacity still to them, so you definitely can't count them out. But there's the Misty Blue for you. That's Doi. This is by if I'm not mistaken, by Nail Bio, who again is on Instagram, amazing artist. Yep, Nail Bio is the Doi gel. So that's Misty Blue, and then this is the Nudie Jade. I was especially excited about this because this is a color I've had to keep creating by trying to get it right, because I've done a jade set of nails in that for a client, and I remember I had to struggle a little bit trying to get the perfect green that was sheer enough but not too sheer to give me the nude and the color that I'm looking for. So there you go. There is the Nudie Gel color and the jade. So beautiful colors in that. I also purchased the magnetic gel set, so we'll pull that. Now see, this is one thing I can say about Sweetie Nail Supply. Everything came expertly packaged, wrapped. I mean, like, I loved it, and I had to spend so much time trying to pry everything out the box because, my God, they want to make sure that your stuff comes to you free from being tossed around in the box. Like, everything was tightly packed together. I absolutely love that. All right, so I bought magnet gels number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so let's go ahead and show you what those look like. There's 1. There's 2. Oh, that's so beautiful. Look at that. Okay, there's enough of my ASMR quiet time for you all. So those were the last of the gels in that I bought. But again, these are by Nail Bio. There were just some beautiful magnetic gels in that I wanted, because I did not really own any magnetic gels that were these more soft pearl, more elegant colors in that. I have other colors that are like, you know, those deep blues, deep purples, but nothing that was like a light pink, a light gold, a sheer champagne, or anything like that. So there we have it. Okay, my beautiful nail babes and nail friends, there's the extent of my Korean and Japanese nail haul. Definitely will be coming to you with more reviews on how I use this as a professional nail tech, not just someone who collects it. I actually do use my products, because I am big on, if I probably don't use it within a year, then I probably need to get rid of it, because it probably means I'm not going to touch it. So I'm very excited about these products, very excited to use them, very excited to bring you more reviews in that. Nevertheless, you know what it is that I am about to say, and before I do it, your word of the day is to completely express yourself, whatever that expression means. Even if you're an introvert and you're inside and you just like to dance as if no one is watching, do something that's for you, express yourself. Don't let this life kill you, okay? Because sometimes things will come up and it will make you, the pressure will make you forget that you are worthy and worthwhile. The situation should not dictate how wonderful you still feel about yourself. It's a situation. Believe it or not, it too will pass. So be creative, express yourself, do things, get out there, go for a walk. Okay, get out the house. I don't care if you only go up to the end of the street and back. That might be what you need for the day. All right, so those are my words of wisdom for today. You know, I have to say something to you, and you know what it is that I'm about to say, people, and that is this: life is too short to have boring nails, so don't. And we're out.